Hey y'all, it's TxStampin Sharon. It is Mystery Monday time. It is Monday, August the 30th. I can't believe it, but it is. It is 4 p.m. Central when I am live. If you're watching the replay, I hope you enjoy it. And I hope that you will follow along, stop and start the video, and solve the mystery. I'm super excited to be back. I have a really fun mystery project for you today, I guess I'll say. I do the Mystery Mondays at noon on my Facebook page, and then I repeat on YouTube. So I was having some camera issues, so I didn't get on. I usually like to get on a few minutes earlier. So many of you are on and chatting, and I love that. We have this little mystery stampers community that checks on each other and follows up with each other. And when one of us is missing, which Mary Yates, I believe, will be missing today, she has a new work schedule. So there's that. Hi, Najla from Denmark. Hello, Anna. Hi, Celia. Hello, Marcia. I'm so glad that you're here today too, Marcia. It sounds like you've had a couple of months of lots of doctors and specialists for your husband. So I'm certainly glad that you're here. Hello, Shelly. Oh, Mary is here. She is just watching. Okay. I saw your email, but I didn't get a chance to reply yet. Mary is very curious about today's mystery clue. Sometimes the mystery begins with clue number 1. I send out clue number 1 via my newsletter. If you are not on my newsletter and you want to participate in mystery stamping, I don't think I set it up yet, but I will have a link below the video to where you can sign up for my newsletter, and you'll get that in your inbox on Sunday. I do try to limit my emails to you guys because I know what my inbox looks like, and I don't want to do that to you. So I don't send a lot each week, so rest assured of that. Diane just got off work and she's really tired, so she'll make her card later. Well, I hope that you will just kick back and relax and follow along and enjoy the camaraderie here in the chat box. Hello, Dot from New Zealand. Hello, Marcia from Seattle. Hello, Kaylin. Hi, Sue from Myrtle Beach. I love Myrtle Beach. I love Myrtle Beach. Patricia is just watching today. She's too tired to get everything together. You know, yesterday I was so tired after our busy week. My busy week and weekend. We had Baylor's first birthday on Saturday, a little bit early because of his other grandmother having a wedding next weekend. So it has been busy. And for those of you who know, I celebrated 24 years as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator last Friday. Wow, what a whirlwind that has been, because if you watched me on Thursday Night Live, you know that I offered, oh, I don't have the stack here. I thought I had my tutorials. I offered a 24-page tutorial using the beauty of friendship. I chose that because of the friendships I have made as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator over the past 24 years. But yeah, everybody has loved my gift to you. You could purchase the tutorials for $24, or you could place a minimum of a $24 order on my website. Wow, I have been emailing a ton of people those tutorials who placed orders prior the whole month of August. So you still have until tomorrow, where if you place an order on my website, but you do need to use the host code. So if you need the host code, let me know. Carol says, hello from Colleyville, Illinois, home of the world's largest ketchup bottle. Okay, you have to explain that one. Is there a statue? What does that mean? Willa says she made the card and she loves it. Yay! Hello, Vay. How are you? Hello, Rebecca Chapman. You remembered another live, Mystery Stampin' Live. I just love it when you guys join us live because you can do the chat. That's what makes it so fun. Barbie says, thank you for my tutorial. My order has been shipped. You're so welcome. I just think it's a really fun way. And on Thursday night, I said I could tell you what I'm not doing for my 25th. I think I've reconsidered. You guys love it. So I might do a 25 tutorial next year. It took a lot of days to put that together. However, the response and the comments that I've gotten, worth every penny, loved everything. I mean, it was just so worth it. So I don't know, stay tuned next year. Let's see. Kathy Mason is here. Hello from Tasmania. So great to be here. First time. Congratulations, Sharon, for your wonderful work. Blessings on you and yours. I've never had anybody from Tasmania. I have stamping friends all over the world. We've had South Africa, we've had Australia, New Zealand, Canada, of course, but Tasmania is my first one, I think. So Marcia says she did the Facebook one earlier. Now I'm on with my granddaughter, Sophia. Hello, Sophia. How are you, hon? Okay. And this is Dory's first live, and she is from Toronto, Canada. All right, for all you first timers, you have one thing to remember. Don't stress. The whole purpose of mystery stamping is for me to inspire you with clues using the supplies you have to make cards, okay? If you get off on a clue, I have another rule. Just go rogue. Just keep on going. If you miss a clue or something, I'm always happy to go back to a previous clue if you ask me to repeat it. But I need you to chat with me in the chat box to know what I need to do to help you, okay? I do give you time to complete each clue. And then once I have a good census that everybody has done that clue, I move on to the next one, okay? For those of you who joined the Creative 8 retreat, the summer retreat, I was ill. I was not able to do the mystery stamping. If you didn't see the post in the retreat, I am doing it right after this live at 5 p.m. I'm having trouble with my camera connecting, so it's gonna be so exciting to see what I have to do to make it work, but I'll make it work. You just never know about technology. I tell you, every time I turn on these computers and phones, something has changed. So, all right. Let's see. Marla says, is this the same mystery stamping for the Creative 8 Live that you missed? No, ma'am. I have a whole new one sitting right over there. That is going to be a special one for the Creative 8 retreat, summer retreat, mystery stampers. I'm going to do door prizes. I've never done door prizes, I don't think. I'm trying to remember, have I ever done it before? If I have, it's been years ago. I don't usually do mystery stamping door prizes, but because I missed, I came up with some prizes to be giving away. So, oh, well, I'm so glad to be feeling better. I can't stand it. It's been, I mean, I was sick for a week and a half, and it was not COVID. Thank the good Lord, it was not COVID. But I am glad to be back, and I'm glad to be stamping with y'all. There is a question about whether I'm going to do mystery stamping next Monday, which is Labor Day. Is it next Monday? I am taking off on September the 13th. I'm going to go back to the beach one more time. I love the beach, as you can tell by my picture and behind me. So I hate to be gone 2 weeks in a row. However, it is Labor Day, so I most likely will take it off. We have to keep me healthy, right? We don't want me to get sick again. Okay. Brenda says, all newcomers, this is a fun time. Join in. We love her giggle. All right, let's switch the camera. Like I said, the first clue is posted via email. I do post it on my Facebook page, but I have it set up in my email, especially for those who are not on Facebook, like most of you here on YouTube are not. I do have it as a newsletter. And so as y'all are solving your clues, I may run over to the other computer and add the link so that you can join the newsletter if you need to. Clue number 2, I need you to cut, let's see if we can slide this down. Cut your designer series paper like this. Cut 2 inches off the side, then turn it and then cut 2 inches off the top. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there for a minute so that you can do any screenshots you want. And then I'm going to slide it up. Okay, so this is what it will look like. Okay, that is your diagram. Once you cut the 2 inches off the right, you're going to have a bit of scrap here. Then you're going to cut 2 inches off the top, which will give you 2 inches by 4 inches. Then you're going to take this 4 by 4 and you're going to turn it in your paper trimmer and cut it into 2 triangles. Okay? When you're done with clue number 2, type done 2. Okay, it looks like you guys are done. Please pull down the directions. Yes, ma'am. I added the link to join my newsletter. There you go. That is clue number 2. Jan said, will the next Mystery Monday card be on your YouTube or Facebook? The next, both. So the next one I do, let's see what the date will be. I will be back on September 20th for the next mystery stamping. And I will do it, I always do one at noon and on my Facebook page, and then I repeat it at 4 on my YouTube channel. Okay. Hello, Jenny from Apache Junction. It is 98 degrees outside. Apache Junction, Arizona, right? Let's see. I'm scrolling back up to see if I missed anything. Ernie says she loves 25 tutorials. You're welcome, bae. Okay, I think you guys have got number 2. We're going to move on to clue number 3. Score all of the basic white cardstock at 4 1/4. Those of you who joined me on Facebook, we had to figure that one out the hard way, didn't we? No, Jan, mystery stamping tonight for the Creative 8 retreat, is that what you're talking about? Is at, is going to be on Facebook on the Creative 8 retreat page in that group. Oh my gosh, Mary Youngblood, you had a bug get in your ear? He broke your ear canal? Oh my word, you poor thing. Oh gosh. Oh dear, Pamela. Doesn't sound good if there's a fire truck pulling into the neighborhood. Okay, so I answered your question, Jan. Okay, yes, it will be on the Creative 8 page. I'm not Creative 8 page. The Creative 8 Summer 2021 retreat page, that retreat group. It's called a group. It may not look as good as this does, but I'm gonna try. It's so funny, the new system, or the system that I use for both of my cameras, it's called Switcher, and they made changes. So when I went to go schedule everything today, it was all different. And I don't know if it's not letting me schedule another Facebook one because I did the other one earlier. I don't know what it's all about, but I will make it happen. Yes, Mary is in Safford. Score portrait or landscape. Your card needs to be scored at 4 1/4. Whoops, I can't let y'all see my card. So that you have a card that is like this. Huh, almost let y'all see my card. Whoop, that would have been bad. Okay, so your cardstock is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. Why is there a shadow? 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, and you're going to score it at 4 1/4 so that it's like this. Okay, we want a card base. Okay, you guys are done with 3. We are going to move on to clue number 4. And add the strip of cardstock that measures 1/2 inch by 4 inches to the top of the Designer Series paper layer that measures 2 inches by 4 inches. You're adding the cardstock on the back of the Designer Series paper. Then I want you to add your card front either to the top or the bottom of one of the card bases with adhesive. So let me show you. I have props. Where is my bone folder? There it is. Well, hello, Christine. I've missed you too. You haven't been on. By the time I realize the time, I'm no longer live. Okay, so there's our card base. Here is a Designer Series paper, and I have added that 1/2 inch strip to the top, and you're either going to add it to the top or the bottom of one of the card bases, whichever one you want. Okay, because we need room to stamp. I told you to have a large greeting stamp, so well, hello, Edith. We're so glad you joined us. This is your first live since the pandemic. Oh, this is why we started mystery stamping, was because of the pandemic. Oh, Vay, you cut too many bases? Did you cut more than 4? By the way, guys, if you haven't figured it out, we are doing a One Sheet Wonder project. You're going to be making 4 cards today. That makes up for me not being on a mystery stamping for the next 2 weeks, don't you think? Okay, so I missed the bottle one. Talk to me again about the ketchup bottle. I'm trying to scroll back. Ketchup bottle, ketchup bottle. There's so many messages. I'm so glad that y'all are enjoying my tutorials. Okay, I guess I don't see the post about the ketchup bottle, other than it being home of the large ketchup bottle. All right, when you're done with clue number 4, type done 4. This is really, let me see if I can scroll out. I always hate to do that, because I know y'all like to do the screenshots. Okay, so that is clue number 4. I'm just going to write number 4. Oh, Mary likes my plan. 4 cards. 4 cards makes up for it. Hey, I could take off the next month, right? All right, I'm starting to see some dones with 4. Well, hello, Christine Davies. You're just watching tonight. Okay. Glad to have ya. What DSP was that? Great question. I was asked that question on Facebook. It is from the Harvest Meadow Suite, and it is right there. Isn't it pretty? It is the Harvest Meadow Designer Series paper. It's on page 55 of the Holiday Mini. By the way, speaking of the Holiday Mini, if you don't have this mini catalog and you don't have a demonstrator, I am happy to send these to you. You can request a catalog below this video. Christine says that's cheating. All right, clue number 5. Stamp your large sentiment stamp on your card front with ink depending on where you placed your DSP. So, bringing back in my card, I would stamp my sentiment there, or let's just switch this around. If I put it this way, I would stamp my sentiment on the bottom. Pretty easy. That's clue number 5. Type done 5 when you've done that one. Okay, I think I got my camera fixed for the Creative 8. What size is the cardstock that you add the strip? What size is the cardstock? So this is my base. This is my cardstock. We're adding it straight. Oh, what size is this? Yeah, the dog is saying done 5. He is right outside my window. So this is a piece, this is my Designer Series paper that is 2 inches by 4 inches. And then my 1/2 inch strip. Does that answer your question? I thought it started at 3 p.m. Pacific, according to the new email. It is 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central. I think you're talking about the Creative 8. 4 p.m. Mountain, 3 p.m. Pacific. Yes, that's correct. Carrie says she is just listening as she's going for my morning walk along the beach. It's very windy here in the Bellarine Peninsula, Victoria, Australia. What a great idea to make 4 cards. Thank you. Thank you, Christine. It's been fun celebrating 24 years. Clue number 6, add embellishments to this card. Vay says this is great because I need 4 cards for guys next month. Perfect. I know, Lavina, I was just teasing. I won't do it just once a month. I was just teasing. Okay. Okay, that answered your question, Dory. Thank you. I know, we've got stamping friends all over the world today. We've got some in Australia, some in the UK. Kate Wright says, okay, I didn't realize there were 2 Mystery Monday cards. Sorry. Okay, so Kate, I may be repeating myself. So I do these same clues at noon. I think you know that part on my Facebook page. And then after this one, for the Creative 8 Summer Retreat, I was not there because I was sick. So I am doing a special Mystery Monday, not Mystery Monday, I'm doing a special mystery stamping for them. It just happens to be on Monday. There you go. Cheryl Ash is watching now. She'll make her cards later. Okay, so do you guys have clue number 6? Type done 6 if you're done. I know masculine cards can be hard, but you know what? They don't want all the fancy frou-frou. So this is a perfect layout for the guy cards. Okay. Clue number 7. Add adhesive to the top and the bottom of the Designer Series paper that measures 2 inches by 5 1/4. Add 2 of the 1/2 by 5 1/4 cardstock strips to the DSP. Add to the front of the second card base that measures 5 1/2 by 8 1/2 with adhesive. Leave room for your greeting. Let me scoot that up just a little bit. So back to my prop. I have added Designer Series paper. I've added cardstock to the back side of my Designer Series paper. And then I want to either add this here. Whoops, I'm sticking to things. If I'm using my paper this way, or if your Designer Series paper warrants for you to turn it, you could stamp your sentiment there. You could stamp your sentiment there. Or if your card is going this way, you could stamp your sentiment here. This layout allows you to use any directional Designer Series paper that you chose. Perfect. Okay, when you're done with clue number 7, type done 7. Okay, so Gail is going to be doing her card later. Debbie says, I was 12 weeks behind and finally caught up. I made a lot of great cards. Thank you. 12 weeks? That's a lot. Vay says, I can see I cut my diagonal pieces the wrong way, but they will still work. Okay, Vay, when I give you the clues of what to do with your triangle, see if you can switch it around to make it work when I tell you to place it on the card. You're so welcome for the props. I think that helps a lot of people. Okay, so let me know. I see one done with 7. Oh, okay, Gail, you're making the cards. You're just waiting for your stamp set. Okay. Samantha wants me to show the one sheet wonder again. One sheet diagram. Let me get it. So if you're on Facebook, I shared this diagram on my business page. There it is. There's the diagram. If you want me to scoot it down, Samantha, just let me know. Okay. I'm seeing some dones with 7. Oh, Samantha says now she knows how to flip. Okay. All right, we're going to move on to 7. Stamp your sentiment with ink on the second card, and I went ahead and gave you clue number 9. Can y'all see a pattern? We're going to add the embellishments to this card as well. So clue 8 and 9 are together. So when you're done with both, type done 8 and 9. Samantha says I need to redo my desk, accumulating too much stuff around me. Doesn't that happen that way? I don't get it, but it does. It's kind of crazy. And it don't take long either. There we go. I'm seeing some dones with 8 and 9. Thanks. I love that DSP, Christine. Okay, I think you guys have that one. Clue number 10. Take 1/2 inch by 7 inches cardstock strip and add it to the long side of one of the triangles with adhesive, trimming the cardstock with snips to match the triangle of the designer series paper. All right, let me show you my prop. So I added it to the back and it was sticking off. I trimmed it off for my Facebook group And so now I will trim it off for you. We're just going to trim straight and get a triangle. So this is what it will look like. Okay? It's so pretty. Oh, Mary did 3 different colors of cardstock. You know, I did not say specifically because I wondered if y'all would choose different colors. And I think by choosing different colors, then your cards will look totally different. Of course, if you're on Facebook, I do invite you to share your cards either on my business page so others can see them, or to share them in my Mystery Stampers Facebook group. If you're not a member of that, you can easily join that. There is a link below this video and you can hop over and join that Facebook group. We've got quite a few people over there, and that is all thanks to Renee Paris. I don't know if she's on today. I haven't seen her name pop up. She brought the idea to me and I was like, okay. I'm like, oh, I don't have time to post everywhere, but you guys are doing all the posting, so I think it's great. I try to pop in that group occasionally, but it's just supposed to be a safe zone for us to just share our mystery cards. What size are the triangles? The triangles started out at 4 by 4. Let me just show you. They were 4 by 4. Okay, and then per my diagram, we cut it down the middle and got 2 triangles. So yeah, 4 inches by 4 inches by, that won't be 4 inches that way, will it? Let's see. Good gosh, y'all are making me go back to triangles. About 5.5 inches. Yep, 5.5. Celia says, I'm mixing in some strips of coordinating DSP too. I really like how it's turning out. Okay. So yeah, it was 4 by 4. We had that 6 by 6 DSP that we cut bits off of and then cut our triangles. Okay, Lavina is done with 8 and 9. When you guys are done with clue number 10, type done 10. Vay says my triangles have to go in the upper right and have been left of these cards 2 cards because of the design. Okay. We're going to move on to 11. Add the triangle and cardstock to the top right corner of the 3rd card base that measures 5.5 by 8.5 with adhesive. So let me get my props. So my designer series paper is not cut exactly the way I would do it, but this is where I want you to cut, where I want you to place it, and then so you have plenty of room. You know, yours may have to go a different way. Like if I was putting this, actually if I was putting this card together, it would go this way. If for any reason your triangle is hanging off of your cardstock, just try to trim it with snips, okay? And Lavina has a very good point. If you're doing the afternoon mystery stamping, don't go look at the Facebook page in the morning, because the morning stampers show the mystery card. You know, I don't think it was as much of a problem when it was just on my business page, but now that we have the mystery stampers Facebook group, don't go there. Just, you can be on Facebook, just don't go look if you don't want the mystery to be solved before you join me live. Bonnie says, whoops, really late. Catch you on the replay. Gotta set those timers, don't we? Y'all, I sit and look at the clock all day, every Monday. When I'm doing mystery stamping, I'm watching, is it almost time for my noon for Facebook? Is it almost time for the 4 o'clock? I hear ya, it's a hot mess. Yeah, I think it's a good group too, Christine. I'm just so impressed that you guys are running the show over there. You know, if y'all ever, you know, see anybody posting things that are not, because it is like anybody can join the group. I don't have to approve them, but if somebody's posting spammy stuff or things that are not stamping related, just shoot me a message and I will delete them. We just want it for stampers. Okay, whoops, can't write. Upper right on the one and lower left on the other. Okay, so that's how yours ended up. So yeah, so see, that was how mine would ended if I added it to the card, which I'm keeping all these pieces. I'll probably make more of these cards. They're so easy and I've got my props ready. So there you go. All right, you guys done with 11? Type done 11 if you're done. Okay, Stacy's done with 11. There we go. I'm starting to see some dones. Okay. We're going to move on to 12. 12 and 13 are also combined because it's the same kind of wash, rinse, repeat cycle we have here. We're going to stamp the large sentiment in the bottom left corner of the card base with ink, and we're going to add embellishments. Mary Kunkel says, I set my alarm for Sunday to get the clues and Monday at 4. Look at you, you're good. I know I have a meeting with Stampin' Up on Tuesday nights, and so I have an alarm set for 5:45 my time in the evening so that I'll think, okay, what do I have to do tonight? Oh yeah, I have a meeting. Sometimes we don't always have them every Tuesday, but for a while we were, and so yeah, by the end of the day, I'm kind of brain fried, so I have to set timers. I forget stuff. All right, when you're done with 12 and 13, let me know in the comments. Well, hello, Cindy Wagner. You're late. You're a late one too. Replay for you, my friend, because you're not going to want to miss it. Lavina says, I posted mine once and deleted it when I realized what I did. Lavina, are you talking about in the Mystery Stampers group? Yeah, I mean, I really think your advice of telling people just don't go look. You know, you can be on Facebook, go anywhere else. Just don't look at what the solved mystery is. Okay, so Bonnie's going to bail out. We'll see you. She doesn't want to stick around for the reveal. This is about the time to start leaving if you don't want to know what the cards look like. COVID brain. There you go, Dory. That's what we have. You know, I really think it's a thing because we stay home all the time. We don't have our set schedules. We don't go out and about very much anymore. I mean, for the most of us. And so you just lose track of time. You lose days and times and all of that. So, Pamela is done with 12 and 13, but she is saving embellishments till later. And I get that because I made decisions after mine were done which embellishments I wanted to use. So I get that. The naughty step is getting crowded. All right, let's move on to clue number 14. Take the second piece of 1/2 inch by 7 inch cardstock strip and add it to the long side of one of the triangles with adhesive. So this is your last triangle so that it looks like this. You're going to add the cardstock, trim it off with snips to match the triangle shape of the DSP. For those of us getting ready to do mystery stamping in about 10 minutes, we have to wrap this up, don't we? When you're done with 14, type done 14. We are saving on petrol, and petrol is going up, so there's that. Kate says, I have COVID brain too. Watch the replay afterwards. All righty. For those of you who are just popping in, you're invited to stick around for the solving of the mystery, or you can watch the replay when it's done in a few minutes. Let me know when you're done with 14. Here we go. Anna's done. Okay, so for those of you joining, next week is Labor Day. I will be taking Mystery Monday off, and I will be taking the following Monday off because I'm going to the beach one more time. So no Mystery Monday until September, what did I say? Let me look at the calendar. September 20th. Wow, that seems forever because we're still in August, but just barely in August. All right, you guys are done with 14. 15, add the triangle and cardstock to the bottom left corner or wherever it will go, Vay, of your card base with adhesive. Oh, Margaret, you and me both. I'm so happy to be healthy. I'm so grateful it wasn't COVID, but I was pretty sick, so. Vay says, this design is going to be fun to do over and over again. Can you think of the possibilities? And I don't know which sentiments y'all use, the greetings or anything, but just switch up the greeting. Use the same layout and just change your greeting. So I thought it was great that someone's doing masculine cards, Christmas cards. It's just the perfect layout. When you're done with 15, type done 15. Lavina is done with 12 and 13. Uh-oh, Lavina, did we lose you on 14? Okay, Sue is done with 15. Christine says, I emailed Sharon to say I was going to do both times today. How quickly changed. Missed the earlier one and was late for the second one. Whoops. Gail says, boo-hoo for us. Send clues via email. Oh, if I sent y'all clues via email, would y'all do them? Okay. Ended up with 3 blobbed, the ink on one. Oh gosh. Can you put a lot of embellishments on it? Mary says, I am back to work. No beach for me. I love the beach. Clue number 16 and 17. Again, stamped large sentiment on the top right corner of the card base with ink and add embellishments to your card. Oh, Mary Kunkel is using Christmas. See? When you're done with clue number 16, type done 16. Jackie says she is done with 15 and she loves them. I'm so glad. I could send y'all an old mystery stamping document. You tossed it, Marsha? I'm sorry. All right, let me see when you guys are done. Frida says from Texas. Yes, ma'am, I'm from Texas. I'm from Kyle, Texas. That is south of Austin. Okay, Anna says, phone's dying, so gotta go, charge it. Thanks for a great vacation. Thanks, have a great vacation and Labor Day weekend. See you in 2 weeks. Mary Ann says she hasn't been here for a while. I'm actually caught up. I love them. I'm so glad. All right, guys, the mystery is going to be revealed. Are we ready? Here are my cards. That was the first one. No, this was the first one. Here is the next one. Well, let me hold it up. Thinking of you. And Peace on Earth. So I have some Christmas ones, or a Christmas one. The stamp set I used is from the mini catalog, Thinking, Thanks, and Peace. I love big, bold sentiments, so these layouts were perfect for me to use. And the paper I got for free, and it is the Peaceful Prints, and it's that pattern right there, the stripes. Ellen says, I think I'm going to use the Christmas theme for the remainder of mystery stamping until Christmas. I will have most of my cards done by then. I think you're right. You will. So glad you're back and feeling better. Thank you, Pamela. So yes, you guys are welcome to watch the replay. I'm going to zoom out on this screen. Let's see if I can get all my cards in. That way you can see what mine all look like. Whoops. On the screen. Okay. Thank you guys for joining me. And now I'm off to do my last, third mystery stamping of the day over on the Creative 8 Retreat page. So have a great one. Join me Thursday night for Stampin' Live with Sharon. I'll be back right here on my YouTube.